Welcome to CEO Money. I'm Michael Yorba. Thanks for joining us. I've got Daniel Mofor, lead designer for Don Morphy on the show. Daniel, welcome back.
Thank you again. Nice for having me.
A pleasure. All right, let's talk about you this time. How did you become an authority in fashion for men? And that's not an area that you're trained in. That's an interesting story. Tell me about that.
So I went to school to study engineering, nothing in the fashion world, but fashion has been my passion all my life. I grew up wanting to be the best dressed guy in the room, wanting to be the best dressed guy in all the events, and that started making me want to help other people. So 4 years ago, I started Don Morphy to help guys look good,
Now, you didn't have experience in the fashion industry before this, outside of your own dressing yourself. I want to hear about the transition from your engineering job to fashion. There's a leap of faith that you had to make, and took a lot of courage to completely switch that, and it had to take some finesse for you to be able to go from a very cold, calculating process of an engineer into really the multicolored mosaic of a different industry, completely different personalities. That's got to be a story, dude. How'd that happen?
It's all passion, all passion. So back when I was in Arkansas, I used to work for Walmart, their headquarters, as an engineer. I used to, during my vacation, I would travel overseas to Italy, to Napoli, also Florence, to all the top male fashion shows over there, just to see the trends. And, as I said, I love fashion. So I used to do that every year. And 2014, when I went to Florence, I met some of the top fashion designers out there. So they looked at my style and they noticed, I got something going. So they started introducing me to the other friends, and lucky enough, I met this designer. His name is Moraro. He's one of the top designers in Italy. Yeah, he took me under his belt. He introduced some of their factories to me. And I'm really glad that before the introduction, I had been doing a lot of my homework. I started learning how to design and all those things. So when I got in the factory, I saw how everything was being designed, I went to all the factories that they do all these top-end brands, I don't want to call names, but all the brands, I see all their products being designed. So I was like, wow, if I can see how all these big-time brands do their designs, I can do mine too. So that gave me a lot of confidence. And
people go to university for years and years to do this, and they still fail, but you didn't. You came into the industry and it just blossomed with your business. So there had to be something else inside of that besides your passion. And passion is great, but you got to have something up here to be able to connect all those dots, put the people in place, put the vendors in place, and then you don't hand stitch these things by yourself. You have other people that work with you. How did you put all that together, man?
It's just paying attention to details. Yes, I think that is the key. Paying attention to details. Once you enjoy what you do, when you like it perfect on your body. When it comes to my body, I want the suit fitted. So everything in my company is just like the suit. It has to be fitted. It has to be we pay attention to all the details. From the accounting side to the finance to the public relationship. Everything is paying attention to details. So I think that's the key for me.
That the passion, and then being able to follow it up with a plan and details.
Yeah.
To stick with it. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Tell me about, once you made the transition, you decided you're going to do this business, then you had to create relationships to blow up the business so that you actually have a success, because you got featured on some pretty powerful magazines.
That's true.
Okay, right out of the gate. So obviously you have a natural flair for this, and other people are noticing that. Tell me about that journey from idea into where you are now, how you got, and some of the key turning points in your life that allowed you to be where you are and set the path for where you can take it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. For me, what has really helped me is the fact that, every small business has issues left and right. So for me, it's always been the fact that once I have obstacles or have failures, that doesn't pull me back, that instead motivates me and gives me the courage to move forward. Yeah. So it's all about trying to learn from your mistakes, because everybody has made mistakes in the past. So for me, it's all about learning from like all the mistakes that I did before and improving it. Because a lot of people, once they have those kind of obstacles, it like pulls them down, But for me, it's all about it encourages me, and I learn from my mistake and move forward.
Good. That's a good motivation.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to bring out about your coming events, coming lines, or things that we could look forward to coming out of you and what you're going to do next?
Now is fall. We are very excited about fall fashion, because for a man, we think the best time is the fall and the winter, because that's when we bring all the layers.
Yeah.
You see in the pictures, you see someone wearing like a vest, a jacket, and a winter coat. So all the different layers, all the different patterns, mixing up the layers. All the exciting colors. You see like the gloves in the pocket of the jacket. So yeah.
That was different. I saw that.
Yeah.
Instead of a scarf, you put the gloves in there. That was good.
Yep. So fall is the best time for us. We like it for a man. It brings all the excitement. So for Don Morphy, we have all these different things to look forward.
What about the ties? I notice you always come up with some really cool ties. What's the season or the style for the new ties for this fall?
The new ties for the fall is mostly like the cotton. Mm-hmm. It's just the fabric. For like the summer and the spring, you go with something like real light. But for the winter, you go with something real heavy.
You want to stay with cotton?
Yeah.
More so than wool?
Yeah. No, wool too. Cotton and wool for the fall and winter.
But are they going to be bold colors, or do you think that it might be kind of something more muted, earth tones, grays? Where are the colors coming from on that?
For Don Morphy, we love the bold colors, so we do it all year round. But usually for the men fashion for the fall, other people, they like it. They like to do like the grays, the brown, they keep it still. But for us, we are all about the colors. We are bold. We go out of the box. That makes us apart. So
I'm coming down there. You're going to show me how to dress up.
Oh yeah, I got you.
I bet. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, you've been watching CEO Money with Michael Yorba. Thanks for joining us. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.